This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Oh, fun show today. Mainly because I got to sing a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, I always like to sing.
You got to record a lot. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a very good singer, but I still, I give it a crack.
Yes.
We also, we had no Clayton Oliver.
Yep. Well.
Yeah.
Ooh. Whose
What?
tummy was that?
I didn't hear that.
Probably mine.
Was it a rumble?
Oh, Ben.
Yeah, it was a bit
sorry,
of a-
I've just looked over at your shirt there. You got a bit of a hole in there, mate. You might need some Man Spanx to keep that in.
Yes, I would like some Man Spanx.
Well-
This shirt that I'm wearing at the moment, I've got a suit on for a video we're shooting.
Yeah.
And the shirt is from when I was about 18.
Well,
So
you're
it's-
looking quite good then if that's a shirt from when you're 18.
Yeah.
I think I did a series of posts on Instagram like 3 years ago of shirts that I bought from Jack London when I was 18,
Yeah.
and it was actually disgusting when I
Yeah.
put them on. I was like,
And it's not even like you're like 40. Like, you're not even that old.
I know.
You're-
I'm like,
You were in 20. If that was a couple of years ago, you would have been like 24.
yeah.
6 years isn't that much.
Then again, like there's a big change in my body within those years.
Yeah.
Like when we first started radio together, I was like a pro mantis.
I look at photos from like 2 years ago, and I look so different 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. I imagine like when we finally finish this thing, what are we going to look like?
Yeah.
God
Totally.
forbid. Even if it's another 10 years. Or
I think
something,
you'll get to
it's
a
probably
point,
not
though-
gonna, we're not going to look great.
You'll get to the precipice of like most of the changes are done, and then you look the same from like say 30 to 60.
Some people look
and
better
then
though.
you start to age.
Some people like decide to start getting fit at like around 40, and then they look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
yeah,
I might be one of those guys, maybe.
like a tree.
Yeah, that's-
Like,
like a
as
good
you
cheese.
get older, you get more beautiful.
yeah,
like a
or a
good
fine wine. Yeah,
Yep, like a fine wine.
yeah, like a fine wine.
I think I'll just be flabby and saggy.
Oh, don't be hard on yourself. You're not flabby and slack.
I'll be...
You think as you get older, you get flabbier.
Yes.
Flabby and
Yeah,
slaggy.
because your skin loosens up and then you do the...
You get those
yeah.
big mum arms,
I've already got them.
the wings.
The bingo
already
wings.
got 'em.
Bingo wings.
That's tuck shop lady arms.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, I traditionally like to keep these things tight before we get into the podcast. This is not one of those, so enjoy. Ben and Belle, yesterday I launched a company. It's Spanks for men. You know those like compression pants that women wear when they're wearing risky dresses, and it sort of holds everything in tight.
it holds it in, but it shapes you as well.
Well, that's it. And, why are women the only ones getting to do that? Like, I was at an engagement party on the weekend. I looked disgusting in my button-up shirt. My guts were poking out. And I was like, geez, I wish I had some of those pants that sort of, like, locked it all in.
Yep.
And since then, a lot of men around the world have been going, wow, this guy's onto something.
I was one of them, Liam. I said that's
Yeah.
such an amazing idea.
And we've had a lot of investors, a
Yep.
lot of interest.
Who
and
invested?
Big Pharma. Big Pharma are on.
It's always good to get Big Pharma on board.
Yep, that's one of the big dominoes to fall. So I think we'll be in Chemist Warehouse by the end of the week.
Yeah.
And look, we've had some big strategists, some marketing guys that have got over this, and we've pumped out TVCs. It's ads for the TV, and like radio ads. And I just got an email this morning. I clicked on it. I was like, "Wow, this is great! Like, this is sounding really good, guys. This is like, the company's really firing." Would you like to hear the first radio ad?
Yeah, it'd be great.
This is just like the demo. So there's stuff that still needs to be fixed up in it. But like this is some of the marketing for Man Spanx.
Sick of looking like a schlub at events? Are the buttons on your shirt making your guts look like a bulging Christmas ham? Well, stop crying over your chicken wings, Tubbs. Oh, yummy. You need to buy Man Spanx. Don't be a chump. Compress the frump and deceive everyone around you.
His body is so well formed.
He's so sexy.
Wow, what a flat midriff.
Join our long list of happy Man Spanx customers.
Yeah, I used to think I needed to lose weight and look after myself until I found Man Spanx, and now I can continue to make unhealthy choices, but I still look decent.
Make your outfit pop in, not out.
Nah, it's not weird, man. Like, chicks do it, so why can't blokes?
Finish a slab and still hide the flab.
My wife thinks I look like a model.
Now you can wiggle without the jiggle. Man Spanx. May as well grab another cold one, fellas. They'll never know anyway.
If it's time for a winter trip, jump on What If, the place to go for quick Aussie getaways.
Probably somewhere in the snow for me. I'm a big snow guy.
For accommodation, flights and more, book on the What If app.
What If? It's Aussie for travel.
How exciting is this, guys? Just on the precipice of something big at the moment. I've started Man Spanx. It's a company so men can feel confident in their own skin, keeping all their flub in one tight packet. Why should we let the ladies have all the secrets, the deceptive secrets under the dress?
You know what's crazy? Normally you have like silly ideas, Liam, but I think A, genuinely a good idea.
Thank you.
B, if you were to make this, you could make tons of money.
That's it, and that's why I'm looking for more investors. Obviously, ground level. Belle, any interest?
You know what? I do. I think it's a good idea.
Excellent.
Bang,
Yeah.
70% of your salary.
What?
I'll take it.
No.
I'll take it. I'll
give
speak
you
to management.
$50.
That will not get you even a quarter of a share, unfortunately.
Yep.
Ben, how much would you like to pledge?
I'll invest 50% of my salary.
That's wondrous. That's the sort of
It's millions.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Hey, you know what though? I know this sounds kind of crazy, but at some point, everyone who invented something started with just a crazy idea.
Well, you always meet, I don't know about you, but I've got friends that I speak to and they're like, oh, you know that thing? And you go, yeah. And they go, oh, that was like John from school. And you're like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Or I remember my grandpa told me a story about this guy he knew who was like a sparky, and then he liked wine, and he wasn't like a winemaker or anything, but he invented the plastic cork. So he was like, oh, why are we using corks for corks? And he invented the plastic cork, and he I know it sounds silly, but he made tons of money off of it.
Like a lot?
Like a lot, like millions of dollars. It's because it always is that weird thing that's oh, yeah, but no one thought of that before that person. You know?
My brother-in-law went to school with a guy who, during COVID, started making basketball cards. He was a graphic designer. Started making basketball cards. Millionaire.
What?
Started selling them online. They got super popular. Millionaire.
You can't just make something out of nothing that's then
Yes, you can.
worth heaps. What?
Yes, you can. You start making baseball cards. They get a following. Then he got a deal with Steph Curry and started doing
my
Steph
Seriously?
Curry cards. And now he's a millionaire. Still lives with his mum and dad.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's crazy.
13, 24, 10. Do you know someone who invented something?
Yeah.
Could even be a friend of a friend, that their mum did this crazy thing
Yeah.
and now it's gone gangbusters. I feel like everyone has a little bit of a story like that. Or if there's a huge house in your area
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, that's the guy who came up with this.
Yep.
13, 24, 10. Do you know someone who invented something?
13, 24, 10.
Yeah, because Liam's tooting his own whistle here, saying that I guess you're the millionaire that now we can claim we know, having now semi-invented Man Spanx.
Sorry to pull you up, Belle, but you can't toot a whistle. You can toot a horn or blow a whistle.
Oh, wow.
Karen joins us now
do anything
in Werribee. Good morning. Do you know someone that invented something?
I certainly do.
Who
Good
is it?
morning.
Good morning. Who is it and what did they invent?
My niece. She invented, those little coins that you use to go into the trolleys?
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, but they're not the coins, they're the plastic things now. You can just get them for $1 over the counter.
Yeah.
And they use that. Well, she invented those.
Right. So
Cool.
she'd be rolling in it, right?
No, she isn't, because what happened was that she took them to a well-known supermarket to ask them to help her and put it on the market for them, and they refused, and they stole it from her.
Oh,
no.
my God.
See, you get this. That's why I'm keeping my Man Spanx invention very, very close. And
Very
by
hush-hush.
by close, I mean talking about it on the radio a lot.
Chrissy in Oakley, good morning. Who do you know that invented something and what was it?
Good morning. It's pretty adjacent to me, but my mum works in aged care, and one of her residents invented the baby capsule, the car seat baby capsule.
For real?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he got an Order of Australia for it as well.
That is incredible.
So, Chrissy, so the person,
Yeah.
obviously he's very old and he's in the home. Was this the 60s, or what were kids in before that?
Look, I honestly don't know. My mum knows it pretty briefly, because this resident, I'm pretty sure he has dementia, so I don't even know if he remembers it.
Yeah, right.
Just trying to get more ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah, upon a quick on a quick Google, there's no name specifically, but it's 1980s the capsule was invented.
So
Seems
hang on, there
about
wasn't
right.
a capsule in the 60s, 70s?
Mate, in the
I mean,
60s, they would have thrown the kids in the car.
our parents would have just been floating around. No one had seatbelts or anything. They just had babies sitting on the seat.
Yeah.
Emily joins us now. Do you know someone who invented something?
I do. Well, my mother does, actually, not myself personally.
What is
My
it?
mum went to school with a family that invented SARD, the stain remover.
Oh,
She went to school with it's the Sard stands out for all the kids in the family's name, so she went to school with the Sally of Sard.
No, does it really?
Sally Sard. Little Sally Sard. So they would, I mean, in the Sard Empire, you'd think they would all not have to work again, right? Like Sard's big enough where they can just chill.
Unfortunately, they sold it when it hit its peak, and they should have sold it a lot later. So I don't think Sally...
Yeah,
I thought it was like a Suds kind of play on words. They could have called it
No,
Rads.
it stands for their kids, the 4 kids' names.
Yeah, there you go.
Emily. I'm really fascinated by this.
That's crazy. Went to school with Sally, the S in Sard.
I mean, you'd walk past the little aisle and smile every time, wouldn't you?
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Good morning, Marnie in Geelong. Are you on your way to work this morning?
No, I'm on the way to training.
Oh, right. Cool. What do you do?
Oh, it's just body fit training.
Oh, yeah.
Grip training.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, you're doing the BFT.
Yeah, the BFT.
Ah, well, Liam and Belle are both members there.
Liam sometimes goes.
Liam's a member, but he doesn't go. Yeah.
I've naturally got a gorgeous physique, Marnie, so I don't really need to work as hard.
Yeah, we've said
Marnie,
before, it's kind of like an untanned ET.
Today is strength, isn't it? Upper body.
It is.
It is. Did you go to cardio last night?
No.
Oh, it was hectic. All right.
No, I was recovering from a big weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, good on you. Good on you.
Do you want to hear about Belle's cardio U session, or would that bore you a little bit, do you think, Marnie?
Yeah, I don't need to.
Let's kick it in.
Yeah, you and all of Melbourne,
Marnie. I
Marnie.
got gold. So.
No, well,
Oh, did you? Well done,
thanks,
Belle.
mate.
Well
Thanks.
done.
I actually go by the approach of I'd rather burn more calories. I don't really care about the medal system. It's all about the calories
Okay,
you burn.
anyone
and
that
you're
doesn't go would not understand what's going on.
Well, we're all just chopping it up about BFT this morning. Anyway, Myki is officially leaving Melbourne, thank God, at the end of the year, with digital passes to be introduced after it's gone. Can you name one of the CBD train stations that isn't Flinders Street or Southern Cross?
Richmond.
Oh, it's close enough, I'd say. It's one.
Or Flagstaff or Museum.
Flagstaff. Yeah. If you signed up for an MCC membership today, you would have to wait 40 years until 2063 to get in. So if you were age 20 when enrolling today, how old would you be when you got in 2063?
60.
Yeah, very good. Hey, Channel 9 salaries have been revealed, and Hamish Blake, how's this? He's their highest paid, raking in $2 million each year.
Which is chump change for him anyway.
Yeah, I know. Right?
What Channel 9 show is he the host of?
The 100.
Oh, that's Andy. That's the wrong one.
Oh, Marnie.
Yeah, sorry, Marnie. Well, good luck with your upper body today at BFT.
Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. Give us a buzz if you want to play the 610 quiz. There are plenty of phone lines free, and we've only got Cherie in Melton left. Good morning, Cherie.
Good morning, how are you?
Very good, thank you. What Channel 9 show is Hamish Blake the host of?
Lego Master.
Yeah, you've done it. Prince Andrew apparently has fears King Charles may turn off utilities at his Windsor home. How much was your most recent power bill?
$100.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's very cheap.
Do you have solar or?
No.
Well, that $100 for your
on
power
you,
bill.
Cherie.
That's extremely cheap. Do you have gas as well, or just power?
No, we got gases too.
Okay.
Right, you hang around candles and play board games all night by the sounds of things. I mean, you're obviously keeping it down somehow. Cops were called to Lady Gaga's home after a man dodged her security, the weakest security on the planet by the sounds of things, to deliver a gift. Can you finish these lyrics?
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick.
I want to take a ride on my disco stick.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since we've heard that one. Yeah, Cherie.
This is a great song.
It's an excellent game.
Should we just play this morning?
Yeah,
I'd like to
hey,
overwrite.
Cherie, normally we do, we give you like two options of which song to play, but I think we're all kind of vibing the disco stick song. Did you want to just hear that one?
Perfect. Right.
Yeah, good choice, Cherie. You have a great morning.
Thank you, you too.
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick.
It's happening. Myki is being scrapped.
Yay!
Woohoo! As of next year, rolling out over 2 years, we'll be able to start using credit cards and debit cards and our phones to pay.
It's wild. You can pay for a packet of chips like 30,000 feet in the air with your phone, but then you can't tap onto a tram or like a train. And I know people hate this, but Sydney, you can tap with your debit card. I know. No one in Melbourne likes it when Sydney gets one over us, but that is the case. That the fact is you can use your card over there, and it's a lot easier because obviously you get your card and your phone on you more often.
I mean, Melbourne, welcome to 2016.
Yeah. I think, to be honest with you, I think even Adelaide's doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go, around the world, people, they're doing it as well.
Yeah.
And I remember vividly, I was in year 12, 2012, when Myki was rolled out. I remember because I lost my Met card and my little concession card, and they said, no, you don't need it anymore. Don't worry about it. You get a Myki. And it was like, whoa, it's a hard card. And I felt like such an adult.
Is that what they did, though? They signed on for 10 years, and then it got outdated
Obsolete.
4 years in, and they're like, oh, no. We've got another 6 years on this contract. Well, look, I think everyone's pretty excited about this news, and I've actually written a little song, Man and Belle, to say good riddance.
Top it up and misplace it. The system is incredibly shit. Scramble to find it for the tramp. Useless as a wooden frying pan. Myki has died. Thank God Myki has died. Myki has died. Thank Myki has died. Got about 6 Mykis. Can we kill it earlier, please? The tap-off never works. The guy invented Myki is a jerk. Myki has died. Thank God Myki has died. Myki has died. Thank Myki has died. Shoot your Myki with a gun. Put it in the microwave until it's done. No one will have an objection if you give your Myki card a lethal injection. Myki has died. Thank God Myki has died. Myki has died. Thank Myki has died. Cover it in shark bait. Throw it off the Empire State. Send it into outer space. Call an airstrike from a military base.
Come on!
Myki has died. Thank God Myki has died. Myki has died. Thank Myki has died.
That's going to be stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, it's already stuck in mine. You might have sensed a little bit of auto-tune there as well, just a small bit. I don't want to claim that I was keeping tune the whole time.
That's going to be the first time you've ever got lethal injection into a song parody. I want to talk about baby name regret. I'm expecting my first son on July 29th. We had a couple of girl names, 2 girl names that we are surefire, locked in. We love those 2 names. We'd be happy with either of them. With boy names, though, which is what we're having, we're struggling to really pin it down. We've got it down to 4. And what we're going to do is when my son's born, we're going to look at him and pick a name from those 4. But we keep talking about it and thinking, what if we choose the wrong name? What if he's 6 years old and we're looking at him going, oh, he's not a Gary?
Yeah.
And people have been calling through, been doing a thing called Baby Name Bingo.
Yep.
If listeners can pick the name of your firstborn son, they're going to get a cash prize. Ben, just out of interest, obviously, you and your wife Sam will have a vote each.
Yep.
Out of the 4 names, just say it's we've got a lockout situation where you both think it looks like a different name.
Yep.
At that point, would you call in the Godfather aka me, to a bit of a split decision. Like
Well-
you call in VAR, sort of. All right, let's go to the third official. I'm saying
Here-
it looks more like a Russell.
This
you
is,
know?
if we're going to be actually honest, this is what I think will happen, right? This is my dream scenario. Because out of the 4, there's one name that I genuinely want above the other 3.
Okay. Does she know that?
I think she knows that, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was the one that I suggested.
Yeah, right.
And
And
I-
she suggested the other 3.
Yeah. And my dream scenario is, she has this baby, she's filled with euphoria, and she goes, you know what? Let's call it the name that you want to call it.
Right.
That's in my man brain. That's how I see that going.
And that's real man brain energy, Ben.
In reality, what will actually happen is I will stand there for 24 hours holding her hand and like giving her water, and I'm going to see this amazing birth take place in front of me, and then she gets to do whatever she wants. So she can call it whatever she wants in that moment, and I don't get a say in it.
Absolutely.
So
Ben.
that's how it'll actually go.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But then my worst fear is like, what if we don't choose the right name? As a parent, it's a lot of responsibility to call this little human the thing they're going to be called for the rest of their life.
Yep.
So I'd like to know this morning, 13 24 10. You can be honest. Do you have baby name regret? Do you wish you called him something else? Maybe something happened to the name and now you don't associate nice things with that name. I would love to know this morning.
It could even be like there's a musician or an actor or someone that you like really loved and you looked up to, and turns out they're like a horrible person, and all this stuff has come out about them, and you're like, oh my god, this name is like not cool anymore. I wish I could get rid of this.
Imagine if you had your child and like 6 months in, you changed the name.
I don't think people do that.
People do that.
I'd say 6 months isn't wild.
But it's crazy to me.
It frits the kid out. It wouldn't know what it's called.
No, if the baby has celebrated one birthday with that name, then that's done.
You want to get it right.
Yeah.
You want to nail this name. You want a name that you're happy with. You don't want to go too crazy with the name. I feel like there's been some names thrown around by my wife Sam that I'm like, yeah, maybe in another world we could call our kid River, but I don't want to call my kid River.
Wow, that's a bit of a clue.
And I don't even think she actually wants to call that. She just likes floating these strange names.
You should combat silly names with silly names. You go, yeah, what about Rissole? How does that sound? Hey? Yeah, if you like you lock in River, I'll lock in Rissole.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that on the list.
All right, 13 24 10, baby name regret. Tula in Clayton, good morning. You regret your kid's name?
Good morning. Yes, I do.
Okay,
My son's name was chosen by my husband.
Yeah.
And he named him Anthony.
Yep.
And my son's now an adult, and I still hate it.
So what did you want to call your son?
Aramis.
Aramis.
Well, that's spicy. Like,
Yeah.
that is out there. And to be fair, at school, I reckon Anthony would have an easier time as Anthony than Aramis. Of people trying to spell it and people,
He hates it.
He hates Anthony too.
Yeah, he even says to him he should have let me call him what I said.
So what? So where does Aramis come from? That's not like a Bible name or something, is it? I'm not really familiar with Aramis.
Comes from the Three Musketeers.
And is that like a story that you were, it was read to you growing up? It's one of your favourite sort of books, or?
No, I just love the name.
Aramis.
Yeah, right. Did you ever think about changing it whilst they were under your roof? Like, when they were growing up and they were like at 10, were you ever like, I could change your name right now?
No, but my son did say, like, when he turns 18, he was going to change it, but it's too hard.
Yeah.
Especially when everyone's
And
calling
that
something.
comes back to me being like, there's a lot of pressure where I have to get this name right.
But Anthony, you can be Ant, you can be Tony.
Yeah.
You can have fun with Anthony.
Yeah.
You can muck
You can
around
have
with
fun
it a bit.
with Aramis. Ara.
Ara.
Mossy.
Kat joins us now. Do you have baby name regret?
Yeah, I kind of do. My son, we named him Van, as in VAN, and he absolutely hates it and he likes to go by his middle name, Chris, which is his dad's name. It's so boring.
Van's called like Van Helsing. There's Van Morrison. There's a few famous Vans.
It was actually my mum's maiden name, and she passed away before he was born. So we thought, we'll name him Van, and he absolutely hates it.
Wow. I like the name Van Cat.
And all old people go, Ben. And not that there's anything wrong with Ben, but they all mispronounce it or people misspell it. I'm like, it's easy. It's V-A-N. He hates it.
No, you got to show him some Claude Van Damme movies or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, show him some of the cool Vans out there, and maybe he'll get on board. I'm into that name. Tunny joins us now in Eltham North. Tell us, baby name regret.
Hi, my husband was called Wayne at birth, and absolutely hated it. And, of course, with the movie Wayne's World. And in the UK, there was a terrible comedy character called Wayne, who was really sort of quite stupid.
Yeah.
So when he got to the age of 25, he legally changed it.
Oh.
He's changed it to Aaron, though, and in the UK, that's easy. It's Aaron. In this country, nobody can spell it. So he's actually made it worse.
Did you say you changed his name to Aaron or Aaron?
Well, that's it. You see, it's Aaron, which is in the UK is Aaron. But in this country, you'd say Aaron.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
It's Aaron
sort
like
of made it
Nike
worse.
Air.
He made it worse.
Yeah, he made it trickier. He made that's like super hard.
Could have been
Like,
Wayne.
you trying to explain to someone that Aaron is AA. I'm like, what? Is that Aaron or Aaron? I don't know.
Hi, we're Coldplay. The only way to see us live is to keep it on Nova.
Coldplay, one night only. Perth's Optus Stadium, November 18th, 2023. Your only chance to see Coldplay live in Australia. Tickets on sale today at 10 a.m. Visit livenation.com.au.
Ben, Liam and Belle's Cold Call for Coldplay.
These are hot tickets. Yesterday, 5 of the girls in sales were all on their computer, and I asked them a question. They said, we're just waiting for Coldplay tickets. And I said, get back to effing work, okay? This is Nova's dime.
Yeah.
But no, I get it. They had a tab open because they were excited. They wanted to get the tickets. I mean, this is the only show they're doing in Australia.
And it's clearly in demand because it's now shows. They've added a second show in Perth.
Exactly. So there was only one show. There's now a second. They're playing Optus Stadium in Perth, November 18 and now 19 this year. Your only chance to see Coldplay live in Australia at livenation.com.au.
Dude, just do the MCG. Don't do another one in Perth. But that's all right. It's fun. Hey, make a weekend out of it. You get the flights, the accom, as we said. All you've got to do is heed our Coldplay cold call.
Yep, so if you want us to be calling you for your chance to win, just register novafm.com.au. We're going to call you randomly. If you answer your phone, we're going to play Coldplay song down the line. You just have to finish the Coldplay lyrics.
Shall we call Tamara?
She has to answer her phone and she has to finish the lyrics.
Hello.
Hi, it's your cold call for Coldplay. Finish the lyrics!
When Gabrielle shines singing.
Sorry, Tamara. It's not quite right.
Tamara, no. Sorry, I know you had no time, but that's kind of the point of the game.
I didn't know it was something this much time.
Yeah, it's Roman cavalry choirs are singing. You say you knew it, but you said things that sounded like that, but not quite.
Tamara, it's a lot of pressure. We're calling you out of the blue. You got to know the song.
Nice work anyway, Tamara.
Song.
But
Do
you
another one.
Didn't. No, that's not how it works. I'm sorry, Tamara. That's not the way the game works.
If you think you know Coldplay lyrics a little bit better than Tamara, you can register on the Nova player or novafm.com.au and we might call you back.
You're in the draw for $10,000 still tomorrow. That's pretty good. Play another one. Sorry. No.
That's not the way games work. Like in the lottery, they go, redraw the numbers. One more time.
I think it's that time of the week.
Coinkidinky Tuesday, what happened in your life? Give us a call if you've had a coincidence. For instance, you might have had an Uber driver twice. If you don't make it on, we'll do this bit again.
Yeah, it's one of radio's most iconic bits. Ben loves it. Belle loves it. We're already getting calls for it. Love this. Aaron must have been waiting. 13 2014 is our number if you want to get on if you've had a coincidence in your life.
Liam, you say I love it, but I so often, 95% of the time, they're underwhelming.
Well, get ready for the 5%. How's this? Recently, our friend Myki started as a producer on our show, and she moved over from the Gold Coast. That's where she was living. And there's over 5 million people in Melbourne, right? So she's moved over. You'd assume within that 5 million, there'd be hundreds of thousands of share homes. A lot of people doing that in this day and age, scattered around the state. So she's jumped on flatmates.com and boom, she's ended up in Ash Gardner in the newsroom's boyfriend's share house without having met Ash before. And she's actually moved into his old room and his old mattress because Ash's partner is now going to be living with her.
See, that doesn't blow me away.
That is insane.
That doesn't blow me away.
Ash in the newsroom, that's insane, right? This new girl who you're working with, who you've never met before, is literally now on your boyfriend's bed.
Yeah, literally on Christian's bed.
Yeah, but I mean, he was moving out. She needed somewhere to move into. So
but
it
think
just
about
makes
the
sense that there's a
possibilities,
crossover.
the codes. It's not like it's next door to the station. I mean, it's in Richmond. It's like a fair while
There
away.
are so many homes to choose from in Melbourne. What are the chances of it being that particular home?
Just for the record, Ash, I don't think we've ever spoken about this in the hallways before. Are you a fan of this segment?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, thanks.
I love it.
Look, even though I neg a lot of these coincidences and I say 95% are not good, I've also got one.
Yeah, so here we go. Oh, yeah, I don't like Coinkidinky Tuesday, but while we're here, I'd like to share mine. See, everyone loves sharing their coincidences. Go on, Ben.
I've got a good one, though. I think you'll be impressed with mine.
Is it as good as that?
Better.
Oh, wonderful.
So, obviously, I'm having my son in July, and what my wife and Sam and I have been doing before we go to bed is reading a book to our unborn son.
That's
just to get
cute.
used to, because
Hang on. Like a novel or like a
No,
kid's
it's like
book?
a kid's book.
Okay, right.
I thought it was like scar tissue, Anthony Kiedis or
No,
something.
no. And so last night, I was reading Arthur's Birthday. You know, Arthur the Aardvark?
Oh, yeah.
A few of those books. And I was reading Arthur's Birthday. And on the first page, he says, "Mum, is it my birthday yet?" And she said, "No, this is your birthday." And it's a picture book. And she's holding the calendar out.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, it was this week of this day, like last night. So it was May the 15th. And his birthday was on the Saturday. So, and they were on the Monday in the story. So it was to the day that was in the book.
That's
cool.
awesome. That's a Coinkidinky.
Unless it's a very futuristic picture book that changes on the day that you read it. But that's very
Good
cool.
one.
Wow. There you go. Geez, that's got me jacked.
That seemed like you don't like it.
No, it's good. That's good. That is good. That is actually really good. 13-24-10, Coinkidinky Tuesday. Heather in Newport, tell us about your Coinkidinky.
Hi. When I was 30, I found my half-brother, and we had so many coincidences. So the first one is that my brother-in-law went to high school with him, and they were best friends. My dog's name is Ava, and so is his child.
Whoa.
His wife's name at the time was Misty. That was my first cat's name. We both go for Geelong. We both love photography. And it was actually the day before my wedding in Mornington Peninsula, and that's where he lived. So he could have just walked on past.
I mean, that's pretty wild.
there's a few
There's a few
boxes
things
ticked.
there. A lot of, there was a lot of human-cat crossovers and things.
Like we both go for Geelong's a bit of a stretch.
I mean, yeah, if you're living in Geelong, that's kind of fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's still pretty wild, Heather. I appreciate that. Mia joins us now. What's your Coinkidinky?
Oh, so sometimes I give my sister a call out of nowhere, and I just ask her, "Are you at KFC?" Because I just have a bit of a feeling, and she just is. She really is at KFC.
What the heck? So you can sense it in some sort of like sister force that she's
Yeah, so we have
she's
to
having
laugh
nuggets
about that.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Are you, Mia, you're not
She's at-
twins, are you?
No, we're not. But she's at KFC, so somehow I just know.
That's probably the worst coincidence I've ever heard.
No, that's
No,
good.
it's
No,
pretty
Mia,
funny.
I like that. I like the idea of you're just at work typing away and then you start tasting popcorn chicken and then you're like, she's at it again.
That's just your sister loves the dirty bird and you know that, so you just have a stab
To
in
be
the
fair,
dark.
Mia, if you called me most times of the day, I'd probably be at KFC. Marissa in Mont Albert. I mean, let's keep this train rolling. Hey, Coinkidinky Tuesday, what do you got for us?
All right. Well, recently I realised I'd never been to visit my grandmother's grave. I didn't even know where it was. And Mum took me down there and we went to the grave, and then she noticed the one next to my grandmother's grave and realised it was the lady that they'd grown up next door to, and my grandma and her had been really good friends. So they ended up neighbours again.
So they were
Yeah.
neighbours growing up, and then they were neighbours and deaf.
Was that an
Yeah.
accident, though, or did they? Do you know if they asked?
No one knew that. No one knew that. My mum hadn't known for years. Had never noticed the grave next door, and just went, "Oh, that's the lady that was our next door neighbour."
That's awesome, Marissa, and that really is the lifeblood of Coinkidinky Tuesday. Coinkidinky Tuesday, thanks for coming on. I've made this little song to round the segment out. If you have another coincidence happen in your life, make sure you make a mental note so you can call us next Tuesday.
It's kind of on like a bi-monthly basis at the moment, not weekly by any means.
We'll see. I mean, if we keep getting calls like that, I reckon there's a strong case to be bringing that back next Tuesday.
Ben, Liam and Belle's Fast Five. Thanks to What If is Aussie for Travel.
Howdy. Let's get rowdy. Penny and Q. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Oh, we might score you a few pennies this morning, am I right? $2,200 on the line. 30 seconds, 5 questions. If you don't know any, just pass, and we'll get back to it at the end if there's time. All sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Which actor plays the Terminator in the original Terminator films?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The logo of which car company is a silver Jaguar?
Jaguar.
What name is shared by an AFL team in Perth and the band that sung Hotel California?
Pass.
Azure is a shade of which primary colour?
Pass.
In the song Teenage Dirtbag, Noel offers the singer 2 tickets to see which heavy metal band?
Oh my God.
Oh, 2
Yesterday I got
tickets
all
to
5.
Iron Maiden, baby. And the Eagles, Hotel California, West Coast Eagles. The primary colour one was kind of curly, to be
But
fair.
really, that's what you have a 1 in 3 because there's only 3 primary colours.
just blue,
So
red.
you had a stab in the dark. Yeah. Did you say you got them all yesterday in the car?
Yes.
It's different, Penny. There's pressure when you're on air. We get it.
'Cause
Well
I feel
done.
like the only way someone's going to win this now that we've gone this far, is they've got a Slumdog Millionaire. They've got to just, Azure has to be their favourite colour. They've got to support the West Coast Eagles. Iron Maiden
What's
is
crazy,
one of their
though,
favourite bands.
there would be people in their cars right now listening that would have got all 5.
Yeah.
And they'd be going, I could have won that. Well, the good news is tomorrow it's up to $2,300 and you just have to call up 13 24 10 at 8 a.m. and you can play same time tomorrow. Big news story this morning doing the rounds is the Channel 9 salaries have been announced for the presenters. Topping the pile is Hamish Blake for Lego Masters, $2 million. Massive number. I thought, why don't we get some headlines this morning, reveal the Nova salaries. Liam, what do you get?
Yeah, I'll tell you right after this. Stick around to find out after Taylor Swift.
I mean, we've got time. I kind of play the song, so I dictate when the song starts.
It fits into Hamish Blake's salary many a time.
Interesting.
Yes.
Belle, what about yours?
Even more times. Let's be honest.
Thank God that today's weather wasn't on Friday.
This is true. No, we had a bit of an idea to get some more eyes and ears on the show. We were doing a median strip show. So we would strip down to our underpants and broadcast live from a median strip.
Yeah, I stripped first, then it was Liam, then it was Belle. If you missed it, this is just a quick little recap for you.
Come on, Benny, take it off! Yeah!
Oh, Ben!
He looks like a small boy who's just got out of the shower and he just can't find his towel.
Liam is taking the shirt off. Oh my God, what is that?
He's got nipple tassels on.
Oh, no. He's doing the WAP dance. That's unnecessary.
Belle's taking her watch off. I didn't know we were doing jewellery. Oh, they like that, don't they? She is twerking in front of Super Cheap Auto.
This is a high of Belle's career. Yep, that was just a little bit of the median strip show, and we weren't lying about why we were doing it. We were being honest. We said we were trying to get as many eyes on the show as we could. The whole idea was you'd be driving down the road, you'd see the strip show, and you'd flick over to Nova.
And I'm hoping that people flicked over to find out what was happening and then just haven't flicked back. I mean, I'm sure some people just went back to their regular station or just back to Spotify or whatever they were listening to before.
Hopefully. It was all worth it. Imagine if we don't have anyone.
I know.
We shivered our little bums away for nothing.
What we did was we said, give us a buzz if you've seen us this morning and you've changed stations and you've tuned in. And we got full phone lines and we spoke to a bunch of people. What I reckon we do next, we've got their numbers. We call them back.
Yeah.
And we give them a quiz on the spot to see if they're listening to Nova or not.
I like it.
Should we do Lucy first?
Yeah, why not? I remember Lucy. She was from Ashburton. She called through on Friday. Let's see if she's actually stuck with us here on Nova 100.
Hello.
Hey there, Lucy. It's Ben, Liam and Belle from Nova. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
Not too bad.
good.
Are you, or have you been listening to Nova at all, perchance?
Look, I loved your show on Friday,
but I think you guys really peaked then on Friday.
Oh my God! Are you for real?
Wow.
Are you for real?
What?
Are you saying it was all for nothing? We got our thicky fix out for nothing.
No, you guys did a good job, and it really, I bet your listens did increase. But,
Just not you.
Bluetooth, nothing beats Bluetooth.
Wow.
right.
Okay, so we haven't lost you
Right.
to another station. We just lost you to technology.
Oh, look, I think so.
So so is there like a certain artist that you're into at the moment, like on Spotify? Who are you into?
Oh, I'm a big Lana Del Rey girl.
Yeah.
We play so much Lana Del Rey here. Like,
Yeah,
if you listen to Nova 100 for like an hour, you'd probably hear a deep cut from Lana. I would say.
Like, honestly, the next song I was going to play, I'm not lying, was going to be Young and Beautiful, Lana Del Rey. I'm not kidding.
Literally,
Lucy.
it's so weird that you said that.
Yeah.
Super strange.
Look, I haven't heard one yet, but once I hear a song, I'll stay.
Right.
What's your favourite food, Lucy?
My favourite food?
Yeah.
I love a bit of yochi.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
We were doing Yochi Madness next, which is our segment where we give out Yochi to people who call up.
Not kidding.
Not kidding.
No, so I knew that. No, I was listening.
Yeah.
Yochi Madness. Yeah. All right, Lucy. Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for being honest.
Yeah, no,
Thank you, Lucy.
I'd much prefer that. Do we try someone else? I don't know if this is good.
Yeah,
We had a lot of people that we spoke
Yeah,
to.
I suppose there was. Yeah, all right. Why don't we try someone else? This person also called through on Friday, and they said that they flicked over to find out what was happening on the median strip.
Misty is their name.
Mm-hmm.
Misty?
The number's punched in, but I can't hear it ringing.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh, Misty.
Hi, Misty. How you doing? You're on Nova 100 at the moment. It's Ben, Liam and Belle here. Do you remember you saw us nearly naked on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I remember you because you listened to Fox, the radio station, the Fox, and you flicked over, and we said we may cold call you back at some point to see if you've been listening. Moment of truth. Have you stuck by us on Nova 100?
Not gonna lie to you, I haven't.
Wow.
2 for 2.
So what have you been doing?
Looking after my 11-week-old. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
So you were just in the car on Friday, like you're not always in the car.
no, I escaped on Friday. My husband was home, and the rare ticket that he was home.
Yeah.
So I escaped in the car.
Right.
So, Misty, though, I get that you don't listen a lot to the radio, but in the last 2 days, have you listened to the Fox?
No, actually, in Wednesday, every time I was in the car, it's been on Nova.
Bloody got him.
Well,
Bloody got him. So we'll take that.
Big success.
We'll take that. That's
Very
a win.
good.
That's a win. I'm sure the bosses will go, yeah, it was worth that giant truck that we paid for with your image saying tune in to Nova behind us. Yeah. There you go.
Right. Very interesting case study this morning. Hey, Misty, because you are a mum, you got an 11-week-old, did you say?
Yeah, 11-week-old and a 3-year-old on Friday.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, look, some will call this bribery. We'll call it just a good time. Did you want to go see Pink or do you want some wine?
Whatever the first one was, because I don't drink.
Okay, so you can go see Pink. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, lock it in. Mums love Pink. I think you'll enjoy yourself.
Yep.
Due to overwhelming demand, Pink will play a third Melbourne show. Wow, 3 shows on her Summer Carnival Tour, Marvel Stadium, March 12, 2024. Tickets on sale now. Head to livenation.com.au. This right now is Lust for Life.
Oh, it's not Lana.
Lana Del Rey and The Weeknd. No, I'm just kidding. I only put that in there.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.